Hey guys, I'm in from AT Sports. Today we've got another stock overview video of some grey Nicolls 2021 range that we just received this week. Straight off the bat, I've got to let you guys know that this isn't the normal sort of grey Nicolls range that you might see in other stores around Australia. We've actually got a few local stores that are already doing that range, and so we've gotten access to a different sort of alternative range, just to sort of keep it a bit different, and they've sort of got that range, and we've got this sort of different alternative range, just to provide people a bit more of an option, options to in terms of what they can access and what they want to get, and in keeping that in mind, we've decided to go for more of a sort of mid to low range in the grey Nicolls, just to keep in mind for those people that might not be that super fussy about brands and stuff like that, and they just want sort of like a good bat at good value for money. But having said that, we have gotten into bats from grey Nicolls that we didn't actually plan to get, but our team was insistent that these bats are really impressive, these two in particular, and that we should definitely take them and show them to you guys, and make them available for you guys as well. So yeah, we've got two of those. That's more of the top end, just the two, and then the other three are more sort of mid to low sort of range in terms of models. So yeah, today we're just going to be doing a bit of an overview of the models, the four models that we've got, and then later on we might go more in depth of the actual sort of stock that we have in hand. So we've got up here, and then we'll just do the profiles and stuff like that today. So yeah, we'll start off with the grey Nicolls Inferno GN3. It's got these sort of like mid to low profile duckbill into the toe, and then the spine sort of going right into the handle. It's got decent sized edges, decent sized spine, and there is about maybe 1 to 2 mil of concaving, just to sort of help keep that weight and balance down. And in terms of sort of the willow, you're probably getting very straight and even grains, but there is sometimes a few blemishes in these GN3s, because this is more like the starting range that we have in grey Nics at the moment. So yeah, in terms of handles, it's got a sort of a medium thick semi-oval handle at the bottom that tapers to a round at the top, but the pickup is quite nice on this one. This particular one is 2 pound 8 ounces, but it does pick up, I would say, around about 2.8, maybe 2.7.5, but it's got a nice pickup because of that duckbill sort of toe as well. Yeah, just a few little details we'll go through. It's got that sort of, I guess it's a fluoro yellow and navy blue sort of colouring. That stickers are sort of textured and embossed, especially this grey Nicolls here, and the same on the back, the grey Nicolls there as well. Yeah, and then the rest of it's all sort of textured, and got this sort of little, what's it say, it's got handcrafted from English willow from grey Nicolls. So yeah, that's the, I'll do a tap up as well. Go with the old ball first, and then yeah, we'll go with the new one. Yeah, so decent response from that one, even though it's more of the starting range. So yeah, and we'll move on to the new one as well. thing I will say on these ones is it's not really a soft press. It's more of like a medium press, I feel. Yeah, because even the seam marks are barely sort of showing up, and it feels more like a medium press off the bat, off the ball. Sorry. Yeah, and then we'll go on to the hammer as well. So start from the toe. Just sort of like let it do its thing. So yeah, you're getting a really good response from about here to about here, which is consistent with where the middle actually is. So yeah, that was the GN Inferno. Up next, we've got the GN Stealth. Probably my favourite in terms of sticker design for me. So yeah, the GN Stealth, the GN4 Stealth, I should say. Sorry. And yeah, again the same sort of. This one's in a black and chrome, and same sort of embossed sort of granicles on the front and the back, and again handcrafted from English below. Yeah, in terms of grains, compared to the GN Infernos, I think these ones will be slightly cleaner in terms of willow, and that's probably that's attributed to the fact that these are one up from that one in terms as well, in terms of willow as well. Yeah, so on this particular one we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 grains, a little bit sort of curvedness to it, but still fairly sort of even spaced out though as well. So yeah, this particular one is 2.9 on the scales. Again, it's got the same semi-oval handle at the bottom, tapering to a round at the top. And the pickup is quite nice actually. Feels nice in the hands. It doesn't feel bottom heavy or anything. It feels very well balanced as well. In terms of the profile on this one, it's probably similar-ish to the Inferno, but the duckbill is probably less pronounced than the Inferno. And then on top of that, I think the profile is a bit fuller compared to the Inferno as well. And probably thicker edges, but I think the spine height is about the same. So yeah, so I think on this one you're getting a wider sweet spot compared to the Inferno on this series. Yeah, so yeah, lovely profile. I would say more of like a mid, quite extended as well, and the spine sort of going into the handle as well. So yeah, onto the ball. Get the old ball. Yeah, this one feels lovely. Feels fantastic, this one, yeah. Onto the newie. Yeah, so this one feels fantastically pressed. Just checking for any seam marks. No, not really as well. Yeah, I think this is a sort of a medium press. Doesn't feel as hard as the Inferno. I think that again is attributed to it being the next sort of level above compared to the Inferno. So you're getting a bat that sort of feels a lot nicer off with the ball sort of tapping up. You're getting a much more smoother sort of punch from the blade. So yeah, we'll go onto the hammer. We'll start from the toe. So yeah, it feels yeah, probably from there to about there. So you're getting pretty decent sort of hitting area from there to there. Yeah, the Stealth, that is the Stealth, and then now we're moving on to the GN4 Max bat. So yeah, a lot of people might be familiar with the Max already. It's been around for a couple of years. It's been super popular. Yeah, so on this one, on this particular one, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grains, pretty straight and even as well. And then again, you got these sort of texture and emboss stickers, sort of high quality stickers as well. A bit more flashy on these ones. So if you prefer that, then yeah, this is perfect for you. Yeah, in terms of profile, this is not a duckbill, but it does, the spine sort of flows and gets rounded off into the toe. And then the spine goes, it's quite thick into the handle as well. So I think they're sort of concentrating on getting the power from about here to about here, so trying to keep it like a mid to mid-high power sort of spot. And then in terms of profile, it's very full as well, from what I'm seeing. And the edges as well, I think about as thick as the Stealth, but it seems like the spine might be a bit more pronounced, so it might be a bit bigger compared to the Stealth though. Yeah, and then this particular one is 2.9 as well on the scales. In terms of handle, it's a semi-oval at the bottom, tapering to a round at the top. And yeah, the pickup is very nice on this as well. So yeah, that seems to be a trend I'm seeing with Grey Nicolls is the dead weight might be medium-ish, but they pick up well balanced, very light as well for their weight. So yeah, which is really what you want is you want a light pickup bat, but with the power of a bat of like of a normal sort of weighted bat, because obviously the more willow you get behind the ball, the easier it is to make it travel further. So yeah, that's why you really want a really good pickup, which allows you to do that, whilst keeping the same weight behind the ball as well at the same time. But yeah, onto the balls. We'll start off with the old ball, sorry. Yeah, feels similar-ish to the Stealth, probably a tad bit better. And then on to the Newbie. It's got a lovely sound to it, actually. Yeah, sounds great and feels great as well, especially for a mid-range bat as well. So, yeah. We'll go with the hammer now. So yeah, so you're getting a really good response here to about there. So more like the mid-range, I think, mid-range, middle. So yeah, that's the GN Max. And then onto is what we've got the bats that weren't sort of planned to get, but they were so good that we ended up grabbing them anyways, and the GN9 Excaliburs. So yeah, I think it's one of the top range from GN, as you can see. It's like as you can see from the willow itself, is why that is the case. On this particular one, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 grains. And they just look phenomenal as well, like very straight, clean and even and equal distancing as well is unreal. Yeah, so it looks wise, it looks awesome. And then it's got this really cool, really nice sort of red grey Nicolls sort of base in the stickers, got a black accents, and the same on the back as well. And then it's Excalibur, and since 1985, legendary power, and then it's nicely sort of complemented with a white grip as well on this. And then to go with that, we've got a semi-oval handle, tapering to a round at the top, and medium thickness as well. So yeah, nice feeling bat. This one's 2.9 and 0.7 on the scales. And then again, we've got that lovely balance pickup that these grey Nicolls are having. So yeah, yeah, lovely bat. It feels wise, and in terms of profile, it's got a really long sort of extended profile. So I think they're trying to get as much power into the bat as possible. You got like the sort of spine. It's like a little duckbill toe, I guess I would say. Like it just gets to about there, and then it sort of flattens out like a duckbill, but it's not like a proper duckbill profile where you see it just dips on most other bats. It's not the case on this one. Yeah, and then you got high spine, sort of at mid-low, and then it goes all the way into. It maintains a lot of its thickness into the top part of the bat, and it's the same with the edges. They seem to be quite thick, even quite down low, but they maintain a lot of their thickness even up high. So I think the thinking behind this profile is they're trying to get a really long hitting profile that ranges from about mid-low to maybe even a mid-high sort of hitting range. So yeah. On these ones, it's got to be noted that some of them do come with a semi-round toe, and then some of them do come with a square one. I'm not sure what the thinking behind that is, but my best guess would probably be on a bat-to-bat basis, they're trying to keep the best balance, maybe, or something like that, or something along those lines. But so yeah, some of them do come square, some of them do come semi-rounded, which is a bit odd, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. So yeah, and then we'll move on to the ball. We'll start with the old one. That feels awesome, really. It feels really nice. Even with the old ball, it feels really good. Yeah, that feels great with the old ball, and then we'll go with the new one as well. Amazing, really. Feels awesome. Yeah, and in terms of, yeah, it's again sort of like a medium press, because you can tell it's not really any seam marks, or they're very faint. But yeah, the pressing on this one is, it feels perfect. You wouldn't require too much knocking on this one either. It'd be pretty close to going into the nets. Yeah, so the pressing on this one feels fantastic. So yeah, that's why we somehow managed to get in a couple of these, because they just seem to be phenomenal bats. Yeah, so yeah, that's the alternative Grey Nicolls range that we've managed to get in for the 21 season. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked with these, and then can't wait for you guys to sort of come in store or check them out online, especially for those guys that are looking for something mid-range, mid to low range, or something really special in the Excaliburs. I'm sure you guys won't be disappointed, and you'll be able to find something that's going to be something really good for yourself. So yeah. But anyways, that's it for today's videos. Be sure to let us know what you think. If you want to grab one of these, please get in touch. We'll be happy to sort of sort you out and help you out with that. So yeah. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next one.